Sri Lanka is well known for its rich cultural and ethnic diversity, but we only ever hear about it in terms of Sinhalese, Tamils, Muslims and a few other minorities. In reality, our diversity extends far beyond that. There are communities within communities, some virtually unheard of, that have kept their identities and traditions alive through the practice of their own unique rituals and customs. Our final story this week takes you to the west coast of Sri Lanka, to the fishing village of Udappuwa, where every year a small community holds a singular annual festival which culminates in the biggest firewalking ceremony in the country.
Since dawn this morning, the men of the village of Udappuwa have been working hard through the rising heat of the day, preparing the fire, feeding it with logs of wood, helping to build the flames until it becomes a bonfire. It is the morning of the 18th day of the annual festival of the goddess Draupadi, an event that attracts thousands of devotees each year. Udappuwa is on the northwest coast of Sri Lanka, about 6 kilometers off the road from Chilau to Puttalam. The village is located on a sandy spit between the ocean and the lagoon. The people here have a cultural life that is different from the rest of the people living along the coast in the Chilau district. This unique culture is kept alive by many customs and traditions, the most important being the great goddess Draupadi festival, which takes place in the months of July and August each year. The festival is centered around the Hindu epic, the Mahabharata, and includes a performance, the reenactment of a story from it. Through the day, the fire in front of the village's Draupadi Amman Kovil or temple is kept alive and allowed to get hotter and hotter and ready for the firewalking later in the day. During the Udappuwa Festival, devotees engage in prayer and fasting and remember the history of Draupadi, whose chaste and virtuous ways enabled her to recover the kingdom which her husband had lost. According to the Mahabharata story, 18 days of battle end in victory for the Pandava brothers and their wife Draupadi, enabling them to be reunited and to live in perpetual happiness. As darkness settles over the village, the glow of the burning coals gets brighter. It is time for the firewalking to start. As the Kurukal or chief priest of the temple takes the first steps onto the burning coals, others begin to follow. Crossing the fire is a symbol of making amends for the sins that were committed during the great 18 days of battle in the Mahabharata story. It is a ritual that the Udappuwa community continues to practice, a symbolic way of seeking forgiveness and being blessed by the gods in return. Something that everyone in the village, old and young alike, want to perform. This then is the climax of this ancient festival. This year too, as many as 2,500 faithful people walked barefoot over the scorching fire, keeping alive a tradition and custom that is only performed in this manner in the village of Udappuwa.
Ancient as it is, few people are aware of festivals like this one in Udappuwa. We are a tiny island enriched by so many different communities whose unique cultural traditions span thousands of years and hundreds of generations. This is our triumph and our legacy, and no war has changed that. It is not about gaining a single identity, but celebrating the diversity that is Sri Lanka. That's all we have time for today. If you have any comments, please send us a text message or an email. Until next week, thanks for watching.